My Family, Series 2, Episode 2, The Unkindest Cut. It is time for that, right now. So, let's get into it. If you're watching on YouTube, then please like and subscribe and consider joining the Patreon to get early access to these episodes and without the text and background music. And the same goes for all of the series on YouTube with text and background music. Also got some special offers on for Patreon membership for Christmas. Go to the community tab and you'll see a post detailing those offers. Let's go. Oh, he's sat on his crisps.
Oh, that is bloody marvellous.
Oh, they're all spilled out. Oh, no. Oh, there'd be bits in the gap and... Because, of course, he had to sit right on the gap, didn't he? Where there's... Oh, no.
Give it back. It's not yours. Mom, Dad, Jenny took my calculator.
I did not. Get away from me.
You get away from me.
Stop it, idiot. You're going to break it.
Mom, Dad, Jenny broke my calculator.
You or me?
I took out the bin bag.
I made dinner.
That's why it was so heavy. All right, I'll go.
Sounds like it's been worked out.
Either that or one of them is dead.
Either way, win-win for Ben. She'll notice.
Who's in white?
United.
Leeds?
Ah. Who's in red?
Liverpool.
So who's that in the black?
The ref. The referee. Or the goalkeeper.
Do you care?
I was just curious.
Or the linesman.
What's the score?
No.
It's in the top.
The linesman wear black shirts, shorts and socks. The referee usually wears a red or blue t-shirt, black shorts and socks.
Left-hand corner of the screen.
It would be easier to read if it was in the centre.
Susan. All week
Actually, I have to kind of agree sometimes. In playing FIFA, I do put the scoreboard and the clock in the middle of the screen instead of the left-hand corner. Not all the time, just sometimes.
long to sit here with a bottle of beer and a glass of crumbs, just watching the game in silence.
So who do you think's going to win?
I don't know. And you don't care. Now, and I'm not going to sit here wasting my
and
precious
you don't
silent
care.
time discussing football
That's
with
different.
you.
Good. Let's talk about something else.
Fine, all right, but after the whistle. Okay, what were you saying?
You remember that weekend we spent together in Paris?
Hold on, whistle. Pass! Ha! Woohoo! Penalty! Sorry, saying what? Paris? Weekend in Paris?
Yes, the weekend in Paris.
Yeah.
Now, this is rather important, Ben. So can we try to have a normal discussion without...
Hold on, whistle.
Hold on, whistle.
Oh, yes, he shoots! Yes, he scores! Hey!
I think I may be pregnant.
Huh?
He shot, he scored indeed.
Nice one, Ben. You hit the
No, I
the
don't want to
target.
disturb you. Get on with your game.
Disturb me! Susan! Susan! You can't say something like that and just walk
No,
out.
you
So now
can't.
you want to talk.
How did this happen?
Do I have to explain this every time? Nick, how did this happen? Janie, how did this happen? Michael, well, we both said, how did this happen?
Yeah.
Well, at least that proves there is a God. And he hates me.
No. God has blessed you with a new child. You should be grateful.
Are you awake?
Yes, I'm awake. Strangely enough, I can't sleep. Maybe it's something to do with a casserole. Or wait, perhaps it's something to do with the fact that my wife thinks she might be pregnant.
Don't get all excited.
Perhaps you should have said that in Paris.
You're not happy about this, are you?
Are you?
I asked first.
I agree with you.
I haven't said anything.
Does it matter?
No?
Yes.
Just agree all the
What's your
time.
opinion?
Oh, no way.
Oh, no way.
I'm not falling for that again. It's like those plastic inflatable chairs we had at the wedding. Remember that? You asked for my opinion, I told you what I thought, and you just got angry.
Because your answer was stupid. Those chairs were very avant-garde.
Oh, I rest my case.
Ben, we're in this together. I really want your input.
You've already had my input.
I was literally about to say, I think Ben has provided enough input as it is.
Which is what got us into this mess in the first place.
Oh, so you think this is a mess?
Susan, I don't even like the children we have now. I don't know how I'm going to feel about having another one.
So you really have no opinion on something so important in our lives?
Well, neither do you.
Yes, I do.
Which is?
I think we should definitely, maybe, think about it.
Yeah, me,
Well, it's good to know that you're not on the fence.
me too.
Good. Then that's settled.
What?
What's settled? Wait, whoa.
Yes, baby. I know, baby. I love you too, baby.
Hello, new girl.
Sorry, baby, but I really have to go. No, you hang up. No, you hang up first. No, I love you.
Stop talking like Elmer
I
Fudd.
love you more. No, you hang up.
No, I hang up.
Please, this is a surgery, not a bloody play school.
Surgery.
You have no sense of romance. That was my boyfriend.
I am so sorry.
She was talking like that to her boyfriend. I honestly thought, because the topic of the episode is that Susan might be pregnant, that she was talking to like her 3, 4, 5-year-old son or daughter. She was grow up.
Oh, it was a personal call. I
You
do beg your pardon.
Stiff.
I thought you were ordering supplies. Now, run along and get my frigging patient.
Now run along and get my freaking patient.
Baby this, baby that, everything baby.
Oh, dear, for checkout.
Hypnotic, isn't it? Before I was pregnant, men used to stare at my breasts.
I'm so sorry. No offence.
So that's why.
Just pop yourself in the heave hall. Sorry.
Hee-haw.
Sit down, please. Thank you. Oh, good. Right. So, what do we have here?
It's a boy.
Did you hear that, Mr. Harper?
That's not what he asked, love.
Isn't that brilliant?
It's so brilliant. Yeah, lovely.
Oh, I forgot to mention. So, you know, in the beginning when I talk about Patreon and join the Patreon, etc., you may remember in the summer I did a Netflix series which was a Patreon exclusive. It's only available on Patreon and it's called Man vs. Bee. It's the Rowan Atkinson Netflix comedy. It's really funny and I was watching my reactions to it again last night for the first time in a while, just so because I wanted to watch the episode. So join the Patreon to get access to those because it's actually really funny. It's a really good series.
Let's get started, shall we?
Oh,
No, I haven't touched you yet.
I just felt a little kick.
Oh, how wonderful. Did you give Mummy a whittle kick?
Oh, don't start talking like Elmer Fudd
Please
again.
stop talking like that.
So, is it your first?
Oh, yes, we're so excited. I've read all the books, been to all the classes, we've done up the nursery. We're all ready for our little bundle of joy.
Bundle of joy. You two haven't a clue what you're talking about, have you?
Excuse me.
I don't think Mr. Harper likes babies.
No, babies are fine. Babies are lovely, you know, but can you really trust them?
No.
You know, when they look at you with their cute little eyes, do you know what they're really thinking? They're just sizing you up looking for weak spots. First they learn to talk, only so that they can answer back. And then they learn to
Fair
walk,
point.
so that they can walk into shops and walk out, having spent your money. And then they're off to school, where they collect friends, so that they learn to hunt in packs. And finally, when they're old enough to fly the nest, they don't. Look
He's
at you.
losing it.
You're bloated, your feet aches, your back aches. You want to pee every 10 minutes? Well, enjoy it, because this is as good as it gets.
As good as it
I'm not
gets.
horrible, I'm a parent.
I'm not horrible, I'm a parent.
Must be the hormones.
God.
Madonna and Child is a perfect example of mid-16th
Oh, I
century.
can't stand men with that kind of hair. Why? Why? What is the point? Seriously, just either get a wig that fills the rest of it in, or cut it off and wear a hat. It looks awful. I mean, all right, funny you said 16th century, because that's when that kind of hairstyle looked normal, but now it just looks... I'm sorry, I just can't stand it.
Italian.
You look
painting.
ridiculous.
Indeed, the same composition was used by several of Bernardino's contemporaries. Note the nativity in the left background. Let's move on.
And have you noticed it's always like posh, beyond middle-aged men from down south that are usually quite wealthy that have that kind of haircut because they think it makes them look more distinguished. Because when you look back through history, all the, the most well-known people had that kind of hairstyle. Beethoven had it. I think Shakespeare had his hair like that at one point as well, didn't he? Or was it somebody else? But in this day and age, it doesn't. Also, if you're rich, you can afford a hair transplant.
This Madonna and Child was painted by... Oh, look at the little baby. Look at those adorable little cheeks and those chubby little fingers and toes. Isn't he cute? Let's move on.
Yeah, let's.
So, have you thought about it?
Yes. I've been thinking. We'll be okay for the first few months, but then we're going to need to convert the loft.
Hang on. I thought you said we were going to think about it. Sounds like we've already decided something.
I know. Isn't it wonderful?
I do have an opinion.
Is it going to be one you'll regret?
Susan, please, why do you always do this to me? You always say we'll think about things together, and then you rush off and...
Why is he so... I mean, I know that he hates his own children. But is it really so bad? I mean, if I was Ben and I had my feelings about my current children, I'd look at a new baby as an opportunity to get that one right. You know?
Decide things on your own.
Saves time.
Right.
Come on, Ben, remember how adorable Nick was when he was a baby? Lying there with his little smile, completely helpless.
Yeah, what's changed?
Hasn't changed a bit, has
Okay, bad example.
it? Yeah, Susan. Susan, don't you think we're a little old to be having children? And by we, I mean me.
Oh, really?
Me being too old to carry him on my shoulders, to teach him to swim or play football in the park.
What are you worried about? You never did that with the other kids.
Yes, but I could have.
On the other
Could
hand,
have.
maybe older means wiser. This time we'll be better parents. And by we, I mean you.
Yes, but what if I'm not better this time?
Come on, Ben, you're not such a bad parent.
What? Where have you been for the last 20 years?
But why can't you just admit it? You've loved every minute of it. At least I have. I mean, what are we going to do when the kids leave home?
Celebrate?
Jumping for joy comes to mind.
You don't really mean that.
Oh, he does.
Oh, God. I feel like I've come to the end of my prison sentence. And then I get 20 years added on for 10 minutes bad behaviour.
10 minutes? Wow, Susan's a lucky lady.
3.5, actually.
3.5 minutes? Oh, come on, Ben. I mean, there are things you can do to make it last long.
What are you doing up? Checking the Tokyo Stock Exchange.
You know, when I was your age, I used to sit under the covers at night, reading my comics by
You know, I was just about to make a really good joke then about Anne Widdecombe, but I'm not going to bother.
torchlight.
Regarding the last thing I said about him.
I used to count all my cigarette card collection.
Shouldn't you be in bed?
I'm sorry, Dad.
Bye.
Cheeky little bastard. She's asleep, don't wake. Don't wake her. Don't do... I thought that was going to be a right tender, heartwarming moment. I thought he was going to stroke her hair, tuck her in, and be like, you know, a nice, sweet moment between father and daughter. What? Ah! She punched him. What the hell are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm boning a haddock.
Deboning.
Hey, where are you going? Come and sit. You notice we never just sit around and talk.
Notice I thank God for it every day. I know I may regret asking this, Nick, but why are you doing that at 2 in the morning?
Because if I did it when Mum was awake, she'd try and take over.
Believe me, Nick, your mother would take over even in her sleep.
Oh, I hear you. I hear you. Still, I must admit I've learnt a lot of my culinary skills from watching her. I just do the opposite.
Fair enough.
Matter of fact, I've been watching both of you over the years. Everything you say, everything you do, it's all in here.
You trying to frighten me?
No, it's a compliment.
Is
Everything
it?
I learned about being a man, I learned from you.
What are you talking about? I'm a terrible father. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Everything I say is wrong.
No, that's not true. You give me great advice. Remember that time we went camping when I was little and I set the tent on fire? You said to me, Nick, you can't ever learn anything in life without screwing up once in a while.
I never said that. I said, Nick, just once, can't you ever learn anything without screwing up?
You're right. You are a terrible father.
Thank you. Thank you. Finally, someone understands. More coffee?
Don't worry about me. I can get it myself. Heaven knows you're not obliged to get me coffee.
Susan, I
Should she even be drinking coffee? Wait, no, what is it? Are you allowed to drink coffee when you're pregnant? There's something related to coffee and pregnancy and babies. Or is it the breast milk? You can't drink coffee if you're breastfeeding. Because then it gives it... I don't know what it is. There's something, isn't there? There's something with coffee and babies. Is it while pregnant or is it while breastfeeding? Because babies can't have caffeine, or much caffeine. There's definitely, I'm sure there's something related to coffee. But I don't know. Let me know.
In thinking about the baby,
You won't even notice us. It'll be like we're not there. No need to worry that your child is being raised without a father. You go right ahead and live your jet-set life.
Susan, I just want you to know that I'll support you.
No. I'll be like one of those farm women who carry their babies with them when they work in the field.
What field?
I come from a long line of independent women.
You do not. You come from a long line of complainers.
We're independent and we complain. We can do two things at once. That's how capable we are.
Susan, I've given this a lot of thought, and I really want to have this egg.
You don't mean that?
Yes, I do.
Then if you don't want the egg, don't say that you do.
I'll have an egg.
Me too.
The kids are on board.
I'm telling you, Susan, I really want this egg.
Look, Ben, an egg isn't something you go into half-heartedly. It needs love, commitment, care.
You think I don't know that? I've had eggs before. I know all there is to know about eggs.
Really?
Every egg is different. Will you accept it if it's hard-boiled? Fried?
Fried?
Scrambled?
What's for breakfast?
Eggs, I think.
I'm telling you, Susan, I want another egg.
Oh, for God's sake, Mum, just give him the egg.
You do want an egg, don't you?
Yes! That's what I've been trying to tell you. I don't know.
Bit hot.
Did you get my shiitake mushrooms?
No, I did not get your shiitake mushrooms, Nick. They were too expensive. I got your plain mushrooms instead.
I hate
expect you to
mushrooms.
become a 4-star chef with 1-star fungus.
I don't expect you to try this latest career of yours until the first hint of frustration.
And then move on to
you
something
throw up
else.
Your hands and move on to some other harebrained
Yeah.
scheme.
I can't help it if I'm eclectic.
You what?
Eclectic. I'm interested in everything.
Meaning you have the attention span of a gnat. What? See what I mean?
No. What's this? You can afford £12 on an early pregnancy test, but you can't afford an extra 75 pence for mushrooms. I can't work under these conditions.
Wait. Hold on. Oh, there it is.
Who's pregnant?
Fuck me.
No one?
You're lying, aren't you?
I don't have to answer that.
You do if you plan to stay under this roof, young man.
I quite what?
Hey, this is fun. Go to your room.
No, you... Nick, OK, look. You just got to keep this quiet, OK?
Oh, my God, you have a mistress. How continental.
Nick, I do not have a mistress.
Ah, denying it. How British.
For God's sake! It's your mother.
Mum? Wow. So who's the lucky fella?
Oh, I don't... I don't know why I even bother talking to you.
Well, you obviously have a lot to get off your chest.
Look, Nick, I don't want you telling Janie and Michael that your mother might be pregnant.
Don't worry. Mum's the word.
Oh, come on, there's got to be some mistake.
Remember their last mistake?
What?
I'm sorry, mate. I didn't want to have to tell you this way.
Well, you didn't have to tell me at all.
Can you imagine Mum and Dad having sex?
No, I can't imagine why they'd even want to. Just look at them.
Yeah, well, the eyesight's going.
Oh, it's gross. They're well past their sex by date. Michael just scraped it under...
Sex by date! They're well past their sex by date. What?
the wire.
Actually, it's good they're having another baby. Maybe he'll stop picking on me.
Don't worry, Michael.
I
That'll
doubt
never
it.
happen.
No.
Trust me, Mike, it's never good. Think about it. Baby food, nappies, pushchairs, those things don't come cheap. Where do you think the money comes from?
I don't know.
Your allowance, that's where.
I hadn't thought of it that way.
Fair enough.
Listen, I've been through this before. It isn't pretty.
No, I think this baby could be pretty cool. It's a perfect distraction. While they're busy with the sprog, we can do whatever we want. All we have to do is keep that baby crying.
Okay, that's starting to sound a bit sinister. It's not even born yet, and they're already planning,
You're home.
and they're already talking about how they can use it to make their lives easier.
Late?
Yes, sorry, darling. Could you start dinner? I had to attend to a little mishap at work.
Oh, another mishap.
Yes, one of my Norwegians had her handbag stolen outside of Harrods.
Oh, well, she should have been more careful, shouldn't she?
It wasn't her fault. These things sometimes just happen.
That's convenient. No blame, no responsibility.
What are you talking about?
Don't play the innocent with me, Mum. I wasn't born yesterday.
Yes, I remember. I was there. Is your father up in the bedroom?
Is that all you can ever think about? That's how you got into this trouble in the first place.
Oh, God.
You have to understand there are consequences to your actions.
I know. I'm looking at one.
Don't take that tone with me. I don't know what
I'm sorry, excuse, who do you think you are?
we did in your day, but in mine we carry condoms.
Janie, I'm not pregnant.
You're not?
I thought I was, but I'm not. But thank you for your concern. What do you mean you carry condoms?
no time to chat, Mum. I've got to make dinner.
At least she's
Hold the
doing it the
absorbent
safe way.
tip in the urine stream for 5 seconds. Whoosh, that's a hard target.
So, are you pregnant?
Oh, right. No, look, I just thought I'd buy a test so we could check things out.
You needn't bother. It's false alarm. There's no need to be so happy.
Oh, I know.
Oh, stop it.
I'm sorry. I'm so aren't you a bit relieved?
There's a difference between relief and acting like the village idiot.
I'm glad that's over.
Oh, you're telling me. So, what do we do now? Do you think discovering you're not pregnant is a turn-on?
Well, it works for me.
You don't really want any more children, do you?
What? Whatever gave you that idea? All right, okay.
I must say, I have to admit, I don't think I want to go through all that again.
Well, the sex part was fun.
You know what I mean. You may not be so fortunate next time.
Well, we're gonna have to be more careful.
Oh, right. Nothing's foolproof. Especially if we're in Paris and the birth control is in London.
The problem isn't birth control, Susan. The problem is you find me irresistible.
What can I say? I have low standards.
Good, thank God for that.
Well, if you don't want any more children, and I don't want any more children, who are we trying to kid? There's only one thing left to do.
Right.
Wait a minute. I think I know where this is going. She's going to ask him to get the snip, isn't she?
Right. What?
Surgery.
Isn't that a bit drastic?
Do you have a better idea?
Well, how long are you going to have to take off work?
No.
What, to look after you? Well, if it's me, it's major surgery.
Well, if it's me, it's me.
If it's me, it's me. I've never seen him move so fast. Oh, God. I don't understand that though. Why, couples when they've got to this point where they've decided that they've had enough kids, but they still have an active sex life. Why is it that the man is then always pressured to get the snip? Just don't be a pair of irresponsible randy rabbits and always use protection. It's not difficult, is it?
Come on, Ben. We've dodged the bullet long enough.
Oh, so now you want to use a knife?
Why should a man have to give up his natural ability to reproduce? What if next week something happens and you end up breaking up with each other and he finds someone else and wants to start another family? He can't because just do what you would have done on the nights when you decided, oh, let's have sex, but we're not doing it to get pregnant. Why does that suddenly change? It's stupid. Especially these days when birth control measures are more effective than ever.
God, Susan, I go into a cold sweat when the doctor says cough.
But at least think about it.
Yes,
I
all
go
right,
into a
I'm
cold
thinking.
sweat when the doctor says
I'm
cough.
thinking.
What, how to get out of it?
Yeah.
You don't have to decide right away. Just promise me you'll sleep on it.
Sleep on it? I'm gonna hide it.
We perform a procedure known as the no-scalpel vasectomy, or NSV.
See, Ben? No scalpel.
Good.
Instead, we use sharpened forceps to create the incision in the scrotum.
Bad.
I assure you, Mr. Harper, you'll only feel a slight discomfort.
I'm a dentist. I know what slight discomfort means. It means it hurts like hell.
Yeah.
Come on, Ben. Plenty of people have done this.
Name one person we know who's had it done.
Nigel.
Nigel's a cat.
The principle's the same.
Okay, if that's the parameters, then I'll name who I know that's had it done. Max. Haven't you, boy? You've had it done, haven't you?
He didn't have a choice.
Neither do you.
Mr. Harper, after only 5 days, you'll be able to resume normal sexual activity.
Oh.
Oh!
We'd have to wait that long.
I've never had an accident while operating. Last year alone, I performed over 600 vasectomies.
I'm just a little worried about this one.
Don't worry, Mr. Harper. If anything goes wrong, we have a money-back guarantee.
Money back?
Money
I'm
back?
not buying a video recorder. When I push...
Yeah, it's not a kettle from Curry's, is it? Why is he paying for... They've gone private. Wait, so you can't... Oh, I don't know.
Play.
I don't want to know,
wanted to
because I'll
play.
never get
Oh,
one.
really? So why do you
I'm
keep
not
pushing
getting one.
fast forward?
You're wasting your time, Doctor.
Oh my god, that is the biggest roast I've ever heard. Why do you keep pressing fast forward? 3.5 minutes. Oh, burn. I wouldn't take that lying down. There's probably another innuendo joke in that as well. I wouldn't take that lying down, but I can't think of it. If you think of it, put it in the comments.
Play. I want it to play.
Oh, really? So why do you keep pushing fast forward?
You're wasting your time, Doctor. As you can see, the surgery's already been performed.
Oh, she's chopping up a carrot.
Don't I get a kiss?
Only if you promise not to talk about the vasectomy.
I won't say a word.
Put that knife down first.
What do you think she's gonna do? Chop your bollocks off.
What's for dinner?
Duck à l'orange. Nick's making it.
No, I'm not paying you to gab. How are those carrots coming?
Nick, could we have a minute?
But the duck's almost ready. And the duck waits for no one.
Out.
Very well. Can see my head chef's hat means nothing to you?
No, it doesn't.
Then...
Susan, you promised not to talk about vasectomies.
I wasn't going to. But now that you brought it up, it's a simple procedure.
There is nothing simple about that area.
No, there
Come on,
isn't.
Ben, it's not brain surgery. Well, perhaps in your case it is.
Another round for me and my pal. Same again. Dunno, let me check. Same again. Same again.
Don't you think you two have had enough?
I have, but he can go on for hours.
Buy a girl a drink?
I'll buy you a drink. Excuse me. This happens to be my wife, thank you.
What, you're married to him?
I'm afraid so.
Oh, then this one's on the out.
She'll have a white wine. A Chardonnay or Zinfandel?
A double scotch, please.
Susan, what are you doing here?
I just wanted to tell you that this whole thing is stupid. We're making a big deal out of it. And I don't want to force you into something you don't want to do.
Oh, really?
Right.
Interesting how
Drinks
you've
are on
chosen
me.
to wait until he's drunk to talk about this again. I know what she's up to.
Except for him. Susan, thank you. You've made me the luckiest man in the world.
Well, enjoy the moment. Because without the surgery, you might never get lucky again.
Oh, no. That'd scare the shit out of me.
When do you put me out, then?
We don't. It's a local anaesthetic. You'll be awake for the whole procedure.
Oh, I'll be awake while you chop my bollocks off, will you? Thanks for that. I know that's not what happens, but you know. She enjoyed this job a little too much.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I could really manage some ice cream.
You finished it yesterday.
Okay. Never mind. It's fine.
I'll get you some more.
Yeah.
Well, it's the least you could do, to be honest.
Done. I know it can't have been easy.
Well, you know, sometimes, you have to make sacrifices for family. Yeah. Okay. Could you make it chocolate chip? with a fudge sauce and cherry topping?
Whatever you want, dear.
Just a little something special I whipped up for you.
Yeah?
Custard topped with cinnamon.
Way.
Try it.
My God, if I'd known I was going to get this attention, I'd have had this done years ago. Like 9 months before we had you. Oh. Wow, this is delicious.
This is your bill.
What? 50 quid?
Well, I took the liberty of adding a 15% gratuity.
Yeah, you take the liberty of ripping it up for me.
Yeah.
Hello, Big Nick's Bistro. Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'll tell him. It's Dr. Charles' office. They want to know if you've decided to reschedule your vasectomy. Feel free.
He didn't have it done. Wow.
You know, have more than 15% if you'd like.
Yeah, keep me quiet, hush money.
You really haven't thought this through, have you?
No.
Yep, I have. Oh, yeah, we've got really,
Wait a minute, no, he hasn't thought it through. Because what if one night when him and Susan are getting their freak on, and she says, well, you've had a vasectomy, darling. So how about we go at it without the hood on? And then she's pregnant. What are you going to say then? You haven't thought it through at all, Ben.
really good plan.
Oh, yeah? What the hell?
Ben? Ben?
Yeah?
Are you in the mood?
No. I've got a headache.
Still?
Yeah.
Susan? Darling? I think I might have a little surprise for you.
Did you tell her? Well, that's the end. Oh my God, that was without a doubt the funniest episode so far. That was. Oh my God. That was brilliant. I loved that. Anyway, there we go. That was episode 2 of the second series of My Family, The Unkindest Cut. Of course, the title makes absolute and complete sense now. Now I know what they were talking about. Oh dear. I really enjoyed that. That was really good. Oh dear. So there we go, everybody. A new episode of My Family now finished. So, I know that there's quite a few of you that are enjoying this series, and I know who those people are. So, yes, I'm really enjoying it. It's very funny. I like the humour and the jokes, you know. I love Ben's sarcasm. It's really good. That was a really good episode. I really liked that. Properly hilarious, this one. You know, there's been one or two that were hit and miss, shall we say. But this one, it was a hit. Yeah. Very good. So, I hope you've all enjoyed this. And as I said in the beginning, you know, if you're watching on YouTube, then consider joining the Patreon to get access to these episodes early. And remember that there are special offers on currently for Patreon membership, so you'll be able to get yourself a nice little discount. Oh dear. Oh, that's not going to come off, is it? Yeah, that's it. So, thanks everybody for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. And again, if you're watching on YouTube, then make sure you go to the community tab to check out the post with the Christmas Patreon membership special offers. You can save anything from... Oh, wait, I've forgotten it. I always forget. Hold on, give me a sec. Give me a sec. Posts. Ah, here we go. Yep, you can save anything from £2.5 to £12.65. Basically, with every single one of these, you're getting an extra month free. In some cases, you're getting more than that. So the Super Saver deal, pay £25 and get a link for a 3-month membership in the £12.55 a month tier. Save £12.65, so you're getting an extra month and 10p off. It's definitely worth it. So check these offers out and see if there's anything that interests you. I hope there is. And there'll be more offers like this coming after Christmas as well. I'm already putting ideas together in my head for a New Year's special offer. Yep, so keep an eye out for more news on that. Always going to be thinking of new special offers for the Patreon now that I am able to gift memberships. So keep an eye out and you'll be able to save yourself a significant amount of money. Also, a heads up to people on the already on the Patreon, you can gift memberships to your friends and family. So if you know anybody who enjoys reactions as much as you, and you want to give them a month, well, you can give them up to a year, but any time between 1 month and 1 year's membership on my Patreon, you can do that. You just need to get a link from me. I need to share a link, and then, well, I'll share the link on a post, and then you'll be able to use that, and they'll be able to get a special offer. I don't know how it works. I'll find out more later. Okay, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Good night.